Jesus, where do I even start? What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be bringing you kind of a life update catch-up video. If you're interested, please keep on watching. Bear with me, I know it's probably going to be a long one, but yeah, let's just get into it. So first and foremost, I want to apologize yet again for being MIA on YouTube. It's something that always happens to me when I have like other shit going on in my life. I got engaged, yeah! So Phil and I got our apartment, actually. We moved in on the 5th, on the Saturday, and after everything was kind of settled, I got down on one knee and the rest is, hey, I said yes, obviously. We got our apartment, we're in it now, obviously, change of scenery. We got our dining room table set, got our couches, TV, living room pretty much all set up. The kitchen I still want a few more things in. I want a new desk. This is just kind of a old shitty desk that we had laying around, so I want one with drawers or some kind of setup where I can actually film and stuff. That was kind of my issue why I stopped doing as many videos. I did a few on a roll there for a while back in the beginning of the year, and then our cat died. My mom took really ill and the whole moving out situation happened, so I had boxes and crap just piled everywhere and I couldn't really find a proper time or spot to film. It just was kind of a mess. So once we are kind of settled now, it's the beginning of September, I hope that I can get into a better routine and get out some videos for you guys, because I really miss doing it. It's something that I really love, and I really miss it. First and foremost, I guess, I'm gonna address, yes, my cat died again, Twix. She was just kind of a baby. She was less than a year old, and she developed this like GI tract problem. It's called megacolon syndrome. It's really common in like older cats, but my vet even said that, you know, like she had never seen it in a cat this young. It must have been something that she was born with, so it was awful. Huge vet bill. She was in the animal hospital for like 4 days before they finally said, okay, she's not gonna get better, like you have to put her down basically. So that was terrible. Like Phil and I were both like so upset. My mom was totally upset too because she actually got really attached to the cat. We actually adopted another kitten recently in August, I think, July or August anyway. She was only 5 or 6 weeks old when we got her. It was actually out in this little dinky little animal dog run care center thing. So this lady was in this like really small town, and she runs it just outside of this little town. And she heard this, you know, farmer trucker guy, and he's like, you know, oh, I have a box of kittens in my truck. And he's talking to someone else, and it's like, oh, where's the mother? You know, it's like, oh, I took care of the mother, you know, like if cats come on farmers' property and they're really old school, they'll just shoot them, which makes me like super upset. So the lady was like, hey, I'll take those kittens, like that's enough of that. Like he was gonna basically throw them in the river and drown them all anyway. So she was like, no, I'll take them. So she took them in. They were covered in mud and just, it was so awful. So she took them in, cleaned them up, got them their like vaccines and fed them and wormed them and everything that you have to do before you put a cat up for adoption, basically. We got a female, her name is Marble, she's black and white. Our apartment that we got, you guys know that Phil and I actually originally wanted to buy a house this year, or last year technically. So we saved up enough for like our down payment and everything, and we viewed a few different condos. One was actually a detached home that needed a lot of upgrades, but like we were willing to put the work in because it was a really good price. So our city like is close to Toronto, but like not 5-minute drive down the road kind of a thing. Toronto is getting so expensive to live in that they were actually moving to our city and buying houses here and commuting, or just moving here. One condo that we looked at that we loved, it was so nice, it was listed for $139,000, which was fine, that we could afford anything under $200. And we had everything kind of ready to go. We got all the information. We were ready to meet with someone, and the bidding war on it was outrageous. Like, it's crazy. The condo that we saw that was listed for $139,000 sold for $220,000. Mind blown. Like, as a young couple like us, like, we're only 22 years old, we cannot afford the bidding war. So like the down payment that we had for a $140,000 home, we didn't have for a $220,000 home. So it just, like, it wasn't gonna work. So we bit the bullet. We're gonna rent for a year, maybe 2. We love this place. I actually found it so long ago. My name has been on the waiting list for this place for like 2 years. And there's 3 buildings in the complex. The rental building is still full. I didn't get in the rental building, and this one I just happened to kind of find on a fluke. It was just kind of a, oh my god, thank God that I saw it when I did. So I contacted the owner, because she's actually renting it out privately to us. She owns the condo itself, like the unit. So she's renting it privately to us. We came in and we saw it and we loved it. It's huge. It's only 1 bedroom, but the rent is cheaper. We still have a dishwasher, we still have washer dryer. We have a pool, we have a sauna, we have a gym, we have like everything. We got engaged, we set a date. It's going to be February 7th, 2020. So it gives us the rest of this year and then next year to just save completely, whatever. And then another year to continue to save, start planning, start putting down payments on stuff, deposits here, stuff there. And then it gives us like just the beginning of the next year, and bam, there it is. So people are always like, oh, 2020, you know, it's so far away, when it's really not. So, you know, people have been asking us like, oh, why February 7th? You know, it's so random day, and it falls on a Friday. So it will be cheaper that way, plus it's off season, so we're trying to cut costs just a little bit. And it's also 10 years to the day that we met. So we met February 7th, 2010, and we just kind of looking through the dates. It's like, oh, what about that? That would be kind of cool. Our family's excited. Everybody was actually here, so like my family, his family, they all came to help us move, family, friends and stuff too. And they were all here when he proposed. Like, most of them knew about it, so I was like, the fuck? Whatever. That's pretty much my life update. I'm really hoping to get back into it. I have a very long list of video ideas that I've been coming up with throughout the year. The last few months especially, I've been like really, really irking to get, oh, I need to film, oh, I need to film, oh, like it's crazy. So yeah, I did film a makeup look already. I don't know if it'll be up before this video, but it will be up, so stay tuned for that. Please let me know if you guys have any requests. Write them down below, send me a message, whatever. I'm super excited to get back into the filming routine, and I hope you guys are too, because there's lots of things coming soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Thumbs up if you found it interesting or amusing. I will see you guys in my next video.